So we're talking about some of the myths of the menopause today, and the first one we wanted to explain and explore is that during the perimenopause you can't get pregnant. This is actually a myth because during the perimenopause you're still actually quite fertile, or at least if you're still having your periods and you're not using any contraception. So during the perimenopause you can still get pregnant, and it's important to use appropriate contraception. Another myth of the menopause is that the menopause happens at the age of 51, and the average age of the menopause in the UK is 51, but we know that no two women are the same, and that some women will have an earlier menopause, which is where they've been bleed free for 12 months, and some women will have a much later menopause and often go on to have periods into their mid-50s. And whilst that's much more rare, the average age can vary quite significantly. So another myth is that HRT is not safe, and the type of hormone replacement therapy we use today is in fact body identical, which means that it really closely matches the hormones that your ovaries produce. And because of this, HRT today is actually very safe. Even some of the older types of HRT are safe, but because we've got a more safe version, we tend to use that first off. Another myth that we commonly hear about is that menopause symptoms will disappear, will go away. And for many women this is the case, but for some women they will experience a change in symptoms. So where some months they have symptoms that are worse and some months they have symptoms that are better. Many women will carry on having a degree of symptoms way past that average age of menopause of 51 and into their postmenopausal years. There are many women that won't, but there are often women that will still experience a few hot flushes or night sweats. Another myth that we often hear is that using hormone replacement therapy or taking a form of hormone replacement therapy will delay the menopause. Hormone replacement therapy is a really low dose and a really safe hormone, and it won't delay the natural age of the menopause. The menopause is something that will happen regardless of whether or not you take HRT. Another myth that we often hear from our clients is that because you're still having your periods, you can't be perimenopausal. And this is often a reason why some women don't want to start hormone replacement therapy, and why some doctors feel reluctant to start women on hormone replacement therapy. We know that if you're still having your periods, you can still very much be perimenopausal, and this is why it's really important to track your symptoms and note those symptoms down from month to month so that we can clarify what your periods are doing, but also importantly, if there are other symptoms that are occurring. Many women still have regular periods when they're perimenopausal, but might be experiencing other symptoms too alongside that. So that's why we often advise you the importance of symptom tracking before you see your doctor.